thanks for tuning in. I'm Katie Crafty Mom, and today we're going to be making the Drawstring mini bag. Print out your pattern and cut it out. My lining out of a scrap piece today just to show you that you can use scrap pieces that you have, and just make sure that you have enough fabric by laying out your pattern piece first. Fabric that has a picture on it that you want to center, you'll just want to fold your fabric in half right in the center of what you'd like on the front of your bag, and then you can put your pattern right on top of that. I'm going to give all my pieces a good press, and then I'm going to iron down my 2 casing pieces and 1/2 inch on each end. Once that's done, I'll want to go ahead and fold in the raw edge into that crease and pin it in place. Pin your right sides together and it's time to sew. I used a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now it's time to pin your lining and sew it at a 1/4 inch as well, and make sure to leave about 2 finger widths opening at the bottom of the lining so you can turn it at the end. Top stitch over the ends of your casings. Remember to remove your pins and don't sew over them. Turn your lining fabric right side out and place it inside the main fabric bag. Make sure that both right sides of the fabric are facing each other. Pin on the ends where the seams are, and then grab your casing pieces, fold them in half lengthwise so that the wrong sides are facing each other. Then place them inside your bag right along the top and make sure all the right sides are facing each other. So the casing is right in between the lining fabric and the main bag fabric, so you'll have 4 layers of fabric. And then sew through all 4 layers of fabric and use a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Turn it right side out. Place your fingers inside the opening and grab the main bag fabric and pull it through the opening. Turn it all the way right side out and tuck the lining inside. Don't forget to hand sew the lining piece whole together so that you won't lose anything inside your bag. And then what I'm doing here is I'm top stitching right along that seam. It just adds a little more detail and strength to your bag. Just pin a safety pin to the end of your ribbon and you can push that through your casings. You'll want to push it through both casings. You can just do a ribbon on one side, or you can do ribbon on both sides like I'm shown here. I used 2 contrasting ribbons here because I ran out of the yellow one that I had, and I thought it'd be cute to go ahead and add the little hello to. Pull your ribbons tight and tie knots so that your ribbons don't slide back through the casing. I made the Drawstring mini bag. You don't forget to click the link below and go to my Craftsy shop and download the pattern. And don't forget to subscribe for more Craftsy tutorials and anything else we have going on.